Yeah, he want to fill you out, that's how most fighters are. They want to see how much power you got, what's your volume, and that's a smart fighter. His IQ is up there. He been here for a while, and that's the type of fights I want. I don't want to pay. I don't want to play checkers. I want to play chess. So, and that's gonna help me grow more in the sport. Win or lose, I'm gonna learn something out of this.
All right, Jeremiah Wells, thank you, man. It's a weird position you're in because we're doing a second interview, but you didn't even fight. So it's very odd, man. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. How you?
Good, good, good. Let's just jump right into it, man. You go from Jake Matthews to Tim Means. What are some differences you see in these two fighters?
Um, well, he's taller and he's more technical. Definitely more technical. I think he got more volume, in his striking. Um, he's more calmer. Uh, I don't think he got any power or grappling as Jake did. And he got way more experience. So it's gonna be a really good fight.
Yeah, the experience sticks out a lot because you debuted in 2012 as a professional, and he debuted in 2012 in the UFC, which
Hmm.
shows you like how long he's been around. So, what does it mean to you be? What does it mean to you to be facing a guy like that?
Oh man, it kind of means it kind of means a lot, man. As I think about it, it shows that uh, this show I have to like show them that I'm ready. I'm ready to be there. I am. I'm the person, to hopefully not hopefully, but put him out because he hasn't been put out for a while since Nico Price. So yeah, man, it's an honor to go against another vet. To show them that I am the guy that they meant to sign. So I just gotta put on another fantastic show like last time.
Yeah, the matchmakers, they have confidence in you, right? They have confidence in you to shoot you to the top real fast, not just like, okay, we're gonna throw you in against some guy that's unknown. They're throwing you in against Tim Means, which is a name that everybody once that name gets on a card, people are drawn to it. So basically, they're drawn to you, and then you get your chance to go out there and shine.
Yeah, the matchmakers, they're pros at this. Like Sean Shelby, it's an honor to have him as my matchmaker, man. I always kind of looked up to the guy because all the matches the fights that he put together, they're awesome. So just to even have them in the room when the fighters meeting, I'm like they're sitting front row, just like staring at him, like, damn, I thought of this, back in the day, like damn, I'm be like in front of him one day, listen to him, speak about the fights and the bonuses and everything. I still have to get a picture with him. I even had to get a chance to get a picture with him, but this time I will. I just had to like man up and like, yo, can I get a picture and stuff? But I don't want to sound like a groupie or whatever. But like I said, it's an honor to be around these matchmakers. Dana White. All about everybody in UFC and yeah, I just want to put on a show and show them that I really appreciate being, on the big screen.
Do you believe Tim Means is a better matchup stylistic for you than Jake Matthews?
Um, uh, yes and no. I mean, not really, not really. It would have been probably the same kind of show, more grappling show with Jake Matthews than it's going to be a more striking. Somebody's going down in this fight, and I know he never got hit like how I hit someone. He hasn't filled his power yet, but he will. He definitely will. And then he's going to turn into a grappler.
So you're saying someone's gonna go down, but it's not gonna be with a takedown. That's what you're saying.
Yes, sir. Yeah, someone's going down.
Let's just jump back to the last fight you were supposed to have against Jake Matthews. Take us through that fight week, man, and how you handled it, because it can be a very emotional roller coaster when you are set to fight somebody, when you're set to face somebody, and then that just gets canceled last minute?
Um, yeah, it was kind of a roller coaster. Um, my life is like a roller coaster, and it is what it is, man. It just got you got to roll with the punches and keep your eyes open on the ride, and you just hold, put your hands up or hold on tight. But uh, the fight, the weight cut went perfect. The day of the fight, I got the call. Somebody got one of my cornermen tested positive, whatever. I was kind of pissed at the same time, and I'm just like, it is what it is, and was hoping that they could get me match in like 2 weeks or whatever, but it didn't happen, and it happened what in 2 months, but it is what it is, and yeah, we're here now.
Yeah, silver lining though, you get Tim Mean, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
and it's funny because like me when my debut, he was on the same card, you know, and and I seen him, and he walked by, smiled, and gave me the nod, and I was already dried out. I was just like, yeah, nodded to him too, and didn't even like his face is still picturing in my mind, like, oh yeah, that was to means, and now I'm fighting him, you know. Yeah, like it's like I said, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm not I'm just a different style, you know. I I'm all over the place. I'm not gonna just let him walk me down. He's gonna throw a punch, and I'm as he hit me, I'm gonna give him one right back, and it's not gonna be something that he ever felt before. Like I said, people like people think like, oh, I could take a hit, but until they feel mine.
He does like to go punch for punch sometimes during a fight, you know what I mean? And gets caught in these firefights, and that's what you're talking about right now, right? That's what he's gonna try
Yeah,
to do.
absolutely. He want to fill you out. That's how most fighters are. They want to see how much power you got. What's your volume. And that's a smart fighter. His IQ is up there. He been here for a while. And that's the type of fights I want. I don't want to pay. I don't want to play checkers. I want to play chess. So, and that's going to help me grow more in the sport. Win or lose, I'm going to learn something out of this.
Do you look at this camp as like a prolonged camp, or is it a totally different training camp, completely separate from the last one?
Um, it's different. Every camp is different. And every camp is different because every fighter is different. I got to do. I always got to tweak something. And that's how I am. I'm always like studying. Studying the film or seeing what they're doing wrong and seeing what they're lacking. Just and then seeing what I have to like tweak. In my little fight camp.
After you make that weight cut and then you don't fight, is there a recovery process for you? You know what I mean? Because that takes a toll on your body.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, it definitely takes a toll on my body, but I'm a type of natural guy. I do like now natural herbs and stuff, and like so it really doesn't really affect me that much. I rehydrate back up pretty good. Get a nice good sleep. So yeah, it really doesn't affect me. Just the cut does. And that's everyone. The last 3 or 4 pounds is really bad.
But when you look at you physically, man, you're built like a GI Joe. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? So it's like, is it easier being built like that to cut the weight?
Nah, man, it's so crazy because like I don't have that much body fat.
Hmm.
So when you got all muscle, it's really fucking hard to like suck water out. When you got fat, you got a lot of like you bloated, so it's easy to do the water loading or whatever they do. And me, it really hurts sometimes. Sometimes it hurts. I cramp up a lot, and even when I sneeze, it hurts. I cramp up, or if I cough, I cramp up. I don't know. The last day, I really don't even eat that much. But I'm gonna get a nutrition probably after this fight, and once I get a little more money. But I've been doing it myself, and like I said, I do a lot of natural, herbs and stuff, and eat healthy as I go already.
Hmm.
I'm a clean eater the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
you know, cut all the cheat days away. But
Well,
yeah,
as you continue your career, with the UFC, you get to add more professionals to the team. And like you said, a nutritionist will probably make a huge difference for yourself, especially if you've been doing it by yourself the whole time and still having so much success.
yeah, yeah, man. Because I really want this. I really want to make weight. I want to be known as a professional. I really want them to know that I want this. I don't want to go in there and miss weight and have to give up my percentage of my purse, or not even the fight fall through because I fucked up. And that's just showing that this guy is slacking. He don't want it. I want this more than I can breathe. You know, I just sacrificed so much just to get here, and I'm not gonna let a couple pounds stop me or anyone at all. So
You always talked about like this inner demon that always comes out during the fight, right? Last time you didn't let it, you weren't able to let it out, so it's like double
yeah,
impact right here. What do you see in
yeah.
this fight against Tim Means, man? How do you see yourself winning it?
Um, really. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I know it's not gonna go to decision. I can't let any fight go to decision. Even when like I feel like this is his hometown, and he's a vet. So they can give it to him, even if the fight is not going his way. Sometimes I feel, but yeah, I see this going out probably a knockout or just it or a submission. You know, a knockout or a submission. Either way, I'm finishing the fight. Or die trying.
All right, a couple more before I let you go. MMA fans, they're some of the wildest and the craziest people out there, right? And some of the most passionate. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
What do you think MMA fans obsess about that fighters don't really care about?
Um, well, I think MMA fans are more the talk. People just saying dumb things out their mouth. And just the beef. Just beefing and talking shit, talking about people religion and people family. That's what fans they like. I think they like drama. Soap opera shit, and we don't. We're in there to fight. We've been training our whole life, or our whole fight camps for this moment. We're focusing on so much. We got our mind on so many things, and arguing with him is not one of them. We're gonna fight them regardless. You know, but some of the fighters. I mean, some of the fighters that been here for a while already. They hit what they want. They know what the crowd wants. So why not give them what they want, and you get what you want. So I don't know. Maybe in the long run, I might be talking some trash too.
There's a business side to it too, and sometimes you do have to sell the fights, and it's
So,
part of
like,
it. But there's limits, right? There's so far you want to go yourself as a person in the
yeah,
in the trash talk, right? In the back and
exactly.
forth.
Yeah, man. Like, you'll never catch me talking about somebody's family or their religion, just to sell a fight. That's outrageous, man. It's beyond disrespect, But yeah, some people do what they got to do sometimes.
For sure. Kevin Lee, man, he got released by the UFC. He gets signed by Eagle FC, and he will be paid in cryptocurrency. Is that something you're interested in?
Nah,
Would you prefer to be paid in crypto?
nah. I need cash. I need cash. It's too, that's a while from now. I mean, so much you could do with that right now. I need cash. I need to buy a house. Man. I need to buy some things. I'm good.
Crypto's not is not something that you're really interested in then.
Not right now. Like like about like 3 4 years from now, you could pay me some crypto. And that's when everybody probably be all in on it.
Mhm. Last question. MMA, man, it's one of the toughest sports in the world. There's so much involved physically, mentally. How much does suffering take a part in like being at the elite level in the biggest promotions?
Suffering, like, what do you mean by, like,
Like
suffering?
suffering as in like going through the aches and pains, man, just mental warfare and training every day while your body is torn apart. Like you have to fight through all of that, right? You have to battle through all of that and still go out and fight somebody at the end of the day. That's a lot of suffering, I believe. And how
You
much do you have to endure?
a lot, a lot adversity, it, like, it it can make you and it can break you, you know? It shows you, how a strong person you are, inside. It's either you want it or you don't want it, and it's it's a lot of problems you go through. You can go through, situations with people, like people in your family or people at your work, and then you still have to go train and you still, you got to get ready for a fight, and other people don't understand what you have to go through just to get to that victory in that cage. And you don't want to go and fight and have that same, problem in the back of your head, that mindset of, oh damn, I still got to worry about, picking up some milk for home, or some dumb shit, so, oh, I got to still pay the bills for their, it just is always something, and you just got to put that in the back of your mind and just go out there and know what you want, you can't let nothing stop you, you got to want it more than you can breathe, you know The- and when it gets to the bottom of it, you're the only one that's going to be in there. So it's kind of, you got to be selfish, and so what if you got a fucking broken toe, or a fucking fucked up ass finger or whatever? Wrap it up and, shut up. No one cares. Just go out and get what you want. You know, and then at the end of the day, it'll all full. After you win and you got your victory, it'd be all worth it. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't care about the aches and the pains. Bring it on.
All right, February 5th, UFC Fight Night Las Vegas. Jeremiah, appreciate the time, man. Good luck on the fight.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.